Yes, guys. Welcome to Matt Zena Acting Tips. Now, I'm incredibly proud because we've had a fantastic launch of this new YouTube channel helping actors and giving lots and lots of tips for a career in this industry. It's been a great launch, lots of amazing feedback, and yeah, I'm incredibly proud. So this week, what I am doing to celebrate is I'm bringing in some help. So I'm going to bring in 4 of my students that are out there working in the industry, jobbing, and what I've asked them to do is actually decide and make a video on what they think is the best acting tip they've received from me. And what I think is really interesting about this is, obviously, they're out working as an actor and they're putting this stuff into practice. So it's really interesting to see which acting tip they've highlighted as being the most useful. So I hope you enjoy.
Hello, here he is. Welcome to Matt Zena Acting Tips, guys. You're certainly in the right place to improve your mindset and acting career. My name is David Naylor. I've been working with Matt for just over a year now, and the number one tip that I've got for you from working with Matt is to be more behavioural. Now, Matt's always going, more behaviour, more behaviour, more behaviour. And why? Because more behaviour leads to a more believable, alive and interesting performance. Think of actors like Stephen Graham, that scene in The Irishman where he just swipes across that ice cream tray in front of Al Pacino, and Al Pacino's like, oh my god, what's just happened? Because that was instinctive, that was behavioural. And it was interesting because it was showing us an aspect of the character that was delivered through behaviour. And you can show behaviour through your eyes. It can be subtle, sort of the thought change in your eyes, or it can be very physical. It depends on the scene, it depends on the character. But my top tip is to be instinctive and be behavioural and allow yourself to be open and to be behavioural and to try things and work on things with a director and other people in the scene to try and get the best telling of that story and the best version of that character that you can possibly get. And you do that through being behavioural.
Hi guys, Emmanuel LA here. I'm one of the students of Matt Zena Acting School. And I just want to give some advice just quickly in 60 seconds. So if I were to tell an actor coming up, or if I were to give them some advice in terms of anything, regardless of what it is, as far as training and coming into the industry, one thing that, especially when it comes to auditions, one thing that I would say is always practice improvisation, or don't try to avoid improvisation, because I think improvisation is very important, or it's a very good element that it's good to have. Because as an actor, especially when you're a new actor coming into the industry, or when you're just coming into acting classes, it can be very scary. It can be one thing that you want to avoid. But I think the more you practice it, the more you work, it's more perfect. Because there are some cases where I think you are going to need improvisation, or you are going to need to improvise scenes, especially when doing comedy or commercial auditions or stuff like that. So that's what I would say. So yeah, thank you.
Hello there, I'm Stathis, and this is one of the best acting tips that I have ever received, and I'm going to share with you here right now. And this is listening. Practice listening. When you are in a scene with another person, don't just wait for your turn to speak, for your lines. Listen to the other actor, listen to what they say, listen to how they say it, the intonation, the rhythm of every single word in the script. Because there is such a huge difference to be made if you just practice listening and react instead of just waiting for your turn to speak and go on with your lines. So practice listening, listen to the other actor as carefully as you can, and I promise you it's gonna make such a difference in your scene.
My name's Stephen Brailsford. I'm an actor that is with Matt Zena. I'm part of their academy. Now, I've been with Matt for 2 years now, and best move I ever made. Now, the best bit of advice that even at my age I've come to appreciate is don't undersell yourself, right? Too many actors say, oh, I'm an aspiring actor. No, you're not. You're either an actor or you're not an actor. Get rid of the aspiring, because if you put yourself as an aspiring actor, right, you're putting yourself down in the first place. Have confidence in your ability, all right? You're an actor or not an actor. Now, you may not have as much experience as other people, but you are that person. You've got to believe you are that person. All right, live your life that way. That is the best way of doing it. All right, good luck with everything. Take care.
Wow, wasn't that amazing? So, I hope you got a lot of value from that. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I certainly enjoyed watching them. So, all I want you to do now is make sure you subscribe, press the bell so that you get notified when we release a new video, and make sure you look out for the next episode next week. I hope you will, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.